Hello friends, and welcome to this evening's video where we're going to talk about Jungkook's 3D. But first, I'm wearing my Kenough hoodie. For those who've seen Barbie, you know exactly what this is. For those who haven't, you're just confused. But for the ones who have, you definitely have an opinion. Like, I've told all of my friends about this hoodie, and they all have either very strong positive or negative opinions. No one that I've told about it is just like ambivalent, they don't care. Like, they all care. I'm pro this hoodie. I think it's really cute. I really like it. It's very soft and comfortable. I feel very happy and cozy. So I'm pro hoodie, but if you're anti hoodie, that's a you problem. Anyway, let's get to what this video is actually about. I promise this entire video is not me talking about my hoodie. So, just to hope it's gonna work. I'm gonna run through this song, 3D. It just came out. I'm gonna run through it, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts on it, and then I'm gonna give it a score out of 10 at the end. However, I do have a couple disclaimers before we continue. Disclaimer number 1, this song is brand new. It came out 37 minutes ago as of me filming this. So I've heard it a handful of times. I've probably heard it around 5 times because I just looped it while I took these notes. But my opinions on it very much may change over time. Second disclaimer is of course my standard one. Everything I say in this video is just my opinion. You do not have to agree with my opinion because, as the mug always says, music is subjective, and that is great. Okay. Now that we have that out of the way, we can talk about 3D featuring Jack Harlow, his Jungkook's new song. But I feel like you need context before I begin, which is my deep and unending obsession with 7, his last solo. Like, when that song came out, I made a video for it, and I said it was the second best Bangtan solo. And I've since changed my mind on that because it is now one of my most streamed songs of 2023. Also, before I begin, I feel the inherent need to share. I saw something somewhere, I don't remember where, but I saw something called this a more mature side of Jungkook. And I get why they said that. Like, I understand logically. But also, he's in his mid-20s, and his last song was about blowing someone's back out on a daily basis. So, I don't know how much more adult you really want him to get. Anyway, context is done. On to the song. It's fine. It's pretty good. It's no 7, but it's not bad. Like, I enjoy it to a certain extent. However, I can't help but be extremely aware that it is nowhere as near as good as his last song. Let's get into the song itself, though, starting with the verses. The first one is good. I have no notes for the first one. The second one, I feel like needs a bit of work. At first, I thought he was gonna rap. Now, for context on me, I got into Bangtan back in, like, before I Need You came out, eras 2015, and Jungkook was my favorite member. So, like, I have a complex relationship with rapper Jungkook, but I will simply say he's killed off that part of himself, at least if you ask me. Like, he has completely wiped that version of himself off the face of the earth. He has not rapped in years, to my knowledge, and I thought it would be, like, really fun. I thought it would be really cute if for one of his solos he had a rap, and I thought we were getting a resurgence, and I was excited about that. Unfortunately, it's like almost rapping. It's like rapping at 0.75%, not at 0.75%, it's like one rung below rapping with singing mixed in between the rapping part. I get what they were going for. I'll say that. I get what they were going for, but I don't really like what we got. As for the pre-chorus, I will concede I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's also 10 to 15 seconds tops, so it's really not that deep in the grand scheme of my enjoyment of this song. The chorus, though, it's horny to a degree that I don't like. Like, I cannot stand how horny this chorus is. Now, to be fair, 7 is also an intensely horny song. Like, again, it is about fucking on the daily. Fucking someone right on the daily, I should say. He is apparently just dicking down someone every day. Like, it is a horny song. But this song, it's less, like, verbally horny. Like, the lyrics to 7 are very horny. This one, it's still horny, but it's less horny lyrically. But the vibes are so disturbingly horny to me that it literally kills the... Like, someone needs to take a cold shower. Someone involved in the making of the song needs to take a cold shower. Okay. It's time to talk about Sir Jack Harlow and his verse in the song. Now, I'm on record in my personal life, not so much as a Jack Harlow anti, but as a questioner. Like, I don't understand why he's so popular, because from my opinion, based off my views and desires, he's not that cute. And I also don't think he's so intensely talented that it makes up for the level of intense devotion his fans have. But I have questions. I have questions. That said, his verse here was actually quite good. Like, his flow was solid. He had some fun lyrical moments. Like, the reference to the dead body, I enjoyed that. However, I am conflicted about one thing, and maybe this is just a me thing, but, like, he pronounces Jungkook's name as Jungkook, and then proceeds to do a large portion of his rap rhyming it with cook. Like, he says look, he says took. And I'm conflicted on it. I'll put it that way. I'm very conflicted on this mispronunciation. Honestly, I'm less conflicted and more confused. Here's what it's giving. Listening to this verse reminded me, it pulled from the depths of my mind. Do we remember during the weird, like, Chan versus Ive era, when that one TikTok blew up on Twitter, at least on my Twitter it blew up, where it was this girl going on a whole rant, but she kept calling him Chan? It has that energy, and that was iconic, but that wasn't iconic in a good way. Like, you don't want to be that girl. Like, if you're that girl and you're going to a Stray Kids concert, someone's gonna clock you, and they're gonna bring it up, and that someone's gonna be me. We got off track. Back to the song. Big picture, I feel like whatever Jungkook put out after 7, I probably wouldn't have loved, just because of the fact that I stream 7 on, like, a several times a week basis. So it already had, like, a large hill to overcome. However, I'm also very confident in saying, even if this had been, like, his first solo, if 7 hadn't existed or 7 hadn't been as good, I still probably wouldn't really like this song. It's just not really my style. I've said this before in other videos. I don't like the overly horny vibe songs. They make me personally a bit uncomfortable. And I didn't really like this one either. But that is all I have to tell you about the song. So with that, it is score time. And overall, I'm going to give it a 7.8 out of 10. Like, it's not an offensively bad song. There's areas I would have improved upon personally. But in the grand scheme of music and in the grand scheme of Bangtan solos, this is far from their worst work. So yeah, 7.8 out of 10. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment your thoughts on the song down below. Let me know if you think I'm right. Let me know if you think I'm wrong. Let me know what you think of the hoodie. That's actually more important to me. Let me know what you think of the hoodie. But also, you can like and subscribe if you want to. Or don't. I'll be okay either way. And in the description, I'm going to make it, but I'm going to make, like, a Bangtan Reviews playlist that I'm going to put down there. I'm also going to put my 7 review down there as, like, a separate link, so you can just watch that. You can check all that out if you so choose. But yeah, thank you again for watching. Bye!